alongside Martin's car.
As he watches Jeff Bodine just drive away from him. There's Phil Parsons in front of him, the Melling car.
That interval is really shrinking. Bodine is coming in a hurry. It was 3.8 seconds a minute ago. Let's see what the interval is now between Earnhardt and Jeff Bodine back in third position. It's less than 3 seconds. In fact, it's probably less than 2.5 seconds. It's 2.4 to be exact between Earnhardt and Jeff Bodine back in third spot as Earnhardt gets a challenge from Elliott.
Bill Elliott gets alongside trying to take over the lead.
Trying to put a lap on Morgan Shepherd in the sit-go forward. Morgan is currently being shown in the 30th position.
Here comes Elliott. Off the corner. Elliott will lead that lap, but still there is heavy traffic in front of the two cars.
John Andretti, and as you heard Ned say, Morgan Shepherd are side by side. Now they're single file right in front of this battle between, and Earnhardt motions Elliott by. You see that finger out the window?
He said, go ahead and see if you can get these guys a lap down.
But look who's caught him. Jeff Bodine is there. I'll bet you he'll mow through that traffic in a hurry, the way his car's handling. Certainly those guys trying to do everything they can to keep from going a lap down. But the way these leaders are running, they've got lapped in a hurry here today. Less than 50 laps.
Jeff Bodine qualified in 18th and is alongside Earnhardt to take second place away.
Now Elliott's right in behind the car number 21, the 30th. They get the 29th place car of Morgan Shepherd as he puts Bobby Labonte a lap down. 6 races here, Bill Elliott has led, the 5th since the mid-season.
Well, he got off to a horrible start at the beginning of the season, but you're right. The last few races, here goes Bodine on the inside for the lead.
Ooh, they get awfully close going into closer and closer. But watch him come off of this turn. Look at that car accelerate off the turn. And that's traction. It's not that much more engine than Bill Elliott had. It's just the fact that those tires, those Hoosier tires he has on, is getting the traction.
Although Danny Glad, who builds the motors for Jeff Bodine, believes that torque is critical on the short tracks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he has plenty of it. No doubt about it. That would look like 100 horsepower more. And it doesn't have that much more the way that thing's coming off the corner.
And there we see Ward Burton, another car that's on the Hoosiers, going by Dave Marcus. Taking over the 10th spot. Ward Burton was the fastest second-round qualifier, started in 21st position.
In fact, his lap made him the 4th quickest car in the field.
And he, too, is on the Hoosier tires, of course.
Mark Martin is slipping backwards as Terry Labonte, the Kellogg's car, goes by.
That would be for the 4th position. Of course, Terry Labonte, that's the same car he used to win with here in the spring in Wilkesboro.
Also the same car he dominated Richmond with. But here in the spring, Labonte's car really didn't excel until the last half of the race. It was not that good in the beginning, so it might happen again today.
After 50 of 400 laps here in the Tyson Holly Farms 400, they are chasing Jeff Bodine. Back with more short track action after this. Back at Wilkesboro Speedway, the Holly Farms 400. There's an incident that just happened a moment ago with Greg Sachs, U.S. Air Jasper Ford, and he's had some heavy contact.
And he's also got a right front tire that's on fire. We see as he comes off the second corner, looks like something happens to the right front tire, and bam!
Yep, it looked like the tire gave away, and into the wall he went.
But, folks, no caution flag. Still no caution flag.
Still no caution flag yet. Jerry Punch with Benny Parsons and Ned Jarrett. And we had to come on the air in a hurry. So we've heard of the hurry-up offense. We had the hurry-up open. But we want to thank Dale Earnhardt for directing our open and being a part of that. But he right now is in a pretty good direction as far as a record-tying 7th championship.
But right now he's not in a very good mode for winning the Tyson Holly Farms 400. He's going backwards right now.
Well, I think he's used his tires up here early. He ran awfully hard there in the early part of the race, and his tires are gone away, so he's hanging on until they get a pit stop here before long.
Look at Jeff Bodine, the cars that he has lapped, and the cars he is about to lap. He's Darrell Waltrip, Harry Ginn, Ted Musgrave.
Going around Dick Trickle now are trying to.
As you ride with Ted Musgrave in the Family Channel Ford, you see Jeff Bodine just saying, see you, and pulling away. Now, here's the first pit stop, and watch for a driver change. Looks like Kyle trying to stay in the car. Now, Kyle only ran a couple laps yesterday. They make a chassis adjustment. They will change all 4 tires. Jimmy Hensley is standing by. In fact, Hensley qualified the car.
Yes, he did. He's standing by. We see a chassis adjustment. The wrench back in the left rear. Put in some wedge in that car.
Now, they've run 60 laps. I think we'll see others making pit stops here before too long. They were talking, Benny, 60 to 80 laps.
Exactly. So fuel today is of no concern because these cars will only run about 60 to 80 laps on the tires they have on there.
And if you're wondering why Dale Earnhardt and Bill Elliott and company began to drop back, well, their tires are probably gone.
Earnhardt ran very, very hard there at the beginning. He wanted to lead some laps, and he took off out there, but I think he abused his tires.
Well, what's Jeff Bodine going to do? Let's check in with Bill Weber.
Jerry, what he's going to do is continue to lead this race. I just asked his pit crew when their pit window was. They said lap 130. That's a huge surprise. But Jeff has not radioed in. They thought the car would be good, but not this good, not this early.
Wow.
Let's go to John Kernan. John, what about Dale Earnhardt? When will they come in?
Jerry, we would anticipate to see Dale Earnhardt on pit road very, very shortly. Richard Childress has said the car has gotten fairly loose, not really too bad. They'd like to have 4 tires, put a rubber in the right front, but that will only be under caution. So they'll try and tighten it up a little bit with the chassis adjustment. But we would expect him to be on pit road shortly. And it looks like Jimmy Spencer's crew is starting to swing into action, so Jimmy should be on pit road momentarily.
And there we see Jeff Bodine lapping the pole sitter, Jimmy Spencer. And immediately Spencer goes to the pits. Good strategy, and there's Michael Walker.
Michael Walker pins Pennzoil Pontiac in for 4 tires. Joe Nemechek going out of the pits. He just changed. Here is Spencer and, of course, Derek Coben. Let's go to John Kernan, who's down in the area of Jimmy Spencer's pits.
Mike Hill and the crew wait for the arrival of Jimmy Spencer as he pulls it in, hits the mark, stops. It'll be a 4-tire change. He had complained early on in the race that the car was just a little bit tight with a little bit of a push. So this time we expect him to make an air pressure adjustment, and also Mike Hill will take a roundabout out of that right rear tire. Left side tire is going on now for Spencer. As the cars go by, drops the jack. Jimmy Spencer is down and away. A pretty good pit stop.
While all these pit stops were going on, Terry Labonte has moved up into 2nd place behind Jeff Bodine. He's pretty far behind him, but moved around Bill Elliott. Bill Elliott's still 3rd. And in the 4th position is the car number 8, Jeff Burton, who also has on Hoosier tires. Mark Martin has dropped to 5th. Rick Mast has moved up to 6th. Earnhardt has dropped to 7th.
Yeah, those pit stops, as Earnhardt should be in the next lap or two, those pit stops came on lap 65. Now, if Bill Weber is correct, as you watch Earnhardt come down pit road, and if Bill Weber is correct and Jeff Bodine comes down here to lap 130 without making a pit stop, this could get ugly.
Oh, man, could it ever, as Earnhardt comes down pit road. He's got to stop twice to Bodine's once. John Kernan is there.
The defending champion has the very first pit stall. Once again, Dale Earnhardt complaining the car is just a bit loose. It'll be a 4-tire change. Darrell Walter, right side tires have already been on the Winston Chevrolet. The left side is going on. Earnhardt comes around. Mike Smith with the jack under the left side. They get the tires off quickly. Off look at Darrell Walter just down and away. They'll make the chassis adjustment on the right rear of mine around the bike. 18 seconds even for Dale Earnhardt.
And Rusty Wallace is in. Well, let's see. Here he comes down pit road. Kenny Wallace is in, and so is Jeff Gordon, and Bill Weber is down in the Rusty Wallace area.
Pit stop school is in session for the Miller Genuine Draft 4. They're changing right sides. Now the left side's coming off. They'll slap them back on. Fuel for Rusty Wallace, and the 2-car down and away. 17.2 for Rusty.
Wow, what a great pit stop that was.
Here's Brett Bodine, the Quaker State Ford, down pit road. Now, these pit stops are taking place around lap 71. This is lap 72 that Brett Bodine is in, as you see Rusty Wallace leaving. Now, he was pitting way up pit road by virtue of qualifying back in 19th spot. Here is Mark Martin coming down pit road.
Ken Schrader is coming down pit road, and so is, actually, Schrader's going out of pit road.
Let's go to John Kernan.
They asked Mark if he wants a drink. He says, no, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Right side tires for Mark Martin, Steve Neal, and the crew complete the work on the right side. Jack comes around. They'll swing around into action on the left side as Mark Martin sits in the car waiting. The second can of gasoline going in. It just needs a very little squirt there. Lug nuts are tight on Mark Martin's car, and he is down and away.
Mark Martin speeds back onto the racetrack. Had a little bit of contact at the end of pit road as a couple cars were trying to get in. Looks like someone may have tagged the back of the 43 car.
The 4 car, Sterling Marlin, got in the back of John Andretti as he was trying to come in the pits. As we see Bill Elliott, the Budweiser Ford, who ran so strong early on in the pits, making a tire change.
He had dropped back to 4th position. Rick Mast had passed him and moved up to 3rd.
And just a moment ago, I'm surprised that Jeff Bodine's people aren't down in the Jeff Burton pit, because the Rebestos car made a pit stop. He's running the Hoosier tires, and I'm surprised that Bodine's guys didn't run down to see how the tires were doing.
There were only 4 cars that started the race today on the Hoosier tires. It was Jeff Bodine, Jeff Burton, and Ward Burton, and the car number 77 of Greg Sachs, who has already hit the wall, and he's in the garage area.
Of the cars up front on Goodyear tires, Terry Labonte is the only one that has yet to pit, and here comes Labonte now out of turn 4. He follows Dick Trickle down pit road as you watch the pass being made by Ted Musgrave on fresh tires as he goes by our leader on the Hoosier tires after 37 laps on his tires. But on pit road, the car number 5, Terry Labonte.
Let's see how fast the cars will run now with the fresher tires.
Bill Elliott just moved right on around Jeff Bodine. He was 2 laps down after making his pit stop.
Never see Terry Labonte finishing up on his pit stop. Right side's are on, left side's going on. John Kernan.
It's a pretty good 4-tire stop, 18.9 for Terry Labonte. No chassis adjustment. I did notice, guys, in the front grill of the car, in the grill in the upper part, it had been pushed in. Apparently some contact. We'll have to see if that comes into play. Might cause some overheating later on.
Boy, Jeff Bodine's got to make a pit stop. He's coming right now. Yeah, he couldn't afford to stay out there and run the speed he was running with those drivers with the new tires on were just eating him up. And he's pitting right in front of Bill Weber.
Here's the X-Side Batteries Ford in the pit. You're right, Jen. Once the new tires go on, you simply cannot hang on your old tires. These guys wanted to stay out, but the new guys were coming too quick. 4 tires and fuel. The right side already on. Now they're changing the left. Plenty of Unical fuel. There's a little trouble with the left rear. Waiting on the right, the front now. 18 even for Jeff Bodine.
Identical time that Dale Earnhardt's crew pitted him at 18 seconds flat as he moves back down pit road.
Boy, just has to creep along, what, 35 miles an hour?
35 miles per hour. And we see that Jeff Burton now goes by. He will be, Bill Elliott goes by. They will be in front of Jeff Bodine as far as position-wise on the racetrack.
Exactly.
But Bodine went 20 laps more than some of the early Goodyear cars that pitted on lap 61. Bodine's pit stop's coming on lap number 81.
That means that he should be able to make this race on 4 stops.
Exactly.
The rest of those guys have to make it on 5 stops.
And our leader is the car number 31, Ward Burton, his very first race here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Did not qualify in the spring. He started back in 21st and currently shows the way in the A.G. Dillard Hardy-sponsored Chevrolet. Back with more from North Wilkesboro Speedway right after this. Stay with us.